She sold 90 million records, conquered Broadway, and built a billion-dollar empire. This is the evolution of Ariana Grande. Born in Boca Raton, Ariana was a prodigy, singing the national anthem at 8 years old before hitting the Broadway stage at 15. Then came Nickelodeon. As Cat Valentine, she became a teen idol, but behind the scenes, the music was always her true north. In 2017, tragedy struck in Manchester. But Ariana didn't back down, raising $23 million for the victims. She became the first artist since the Beatles to hold the top 3 spots on the Billboard Hot 100 simultaneously. Now, she's returned to her roots, starring as Glinda in the cinematic event of the decade, Wicked. But how did she build a billion-dollar beauty brand while topping the charts? The story continues in part 2. Like and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the journey. While dominating the charts, Ariana was quietly building an empire that would change the beauty industry forever. In 2021, she launched REM Beauty. It wasn't just another celebrity brand. It became a massive commercial powerhouse. By 2023, she took full control, buying back her brand assets for $15 million in a major power move. Her fragrance line, including the viral hit Cloud, grew into a billion-dollar empire, proving her business acumen. Meanwhile, the music didn't stop. Her album Positions broke records, making her the artist with the most #1 debuts in history. But even at her peak, she decided to change everything, spending 3 months retraining her voice for a new challenge. What really happened during the secret filming of Wicked? The story unfolds in part 3. Like and subscribe to follow the full 12-minute journey. After a decade of pop dominance, Ariana returned to the place where it all began, the theater. In 2024, she released Eternal Sunshine, a deeply personal exploration of memory and heartbreak inspired by cinematic classics. To become Glinda in Wicked, Ariana underwent 3 months of intense daily training, completely retraining her vocal cords for an operatic sound. Breaking tradition, she and co-star Cynthia Erivo insisted on singing live on set, capturing the raw emotion and power of their Broadway-trained voices. The risk paid off. Wicked became a cultural phenomenon, earning Ariana critical acclaim and her first Academy Award nomination. With the Eternal Sunshine tour set for 2026 and a return to Broadway on the horizon, the evolution of Ariana Grande is far from over. But what hidden struggles did she face behind the curtains? We dive into the unseen side in part 4. Like and subscribe to follow the next chapter. Behind the global hits and the record-breaking tours, there was a personal cost that the cameras never captured. Constant public scrutiny and the pressure to perform took its toll, leading Ariana on a journey toward mental health awareness. She began to prioritize the silence, stepping away from the noise to find the balance between being a pop icon and a human being. Through meditation and self-reflection, Ariana transformed her pain into strength, evolving once again, this time for herself. Her vulnerability created a deeper bond with her fans, turning a global audience into a supportive community for mental wellness. With a new perspective on fame and success, she is ready to face the world on her own terms, stronger than ever. But what does the future of the Eternal Sunshine Tour hold for her career legacy? We explore the next chapter in part 5. Like and subscribe to stay tuned for the next part of her story. The world is watching. Ariana is back on the global stage with her most spectacular production yet, the Eternal Sunshine Tour. This isn't just a tour, it's an immersive, dreamlike world that pushes the boundaries of live entertainment and visual storytelling. The demand was unprecedented. 5 back-to-back dates at London's iconic O2 Arena vanished in less than 3 minutes. Every night, tens of thousands of souls unite in a sea of light, sharing a journey of healing, resilience, and pure vocal magic. The setlist is a masterclass in vocal evolution, weaving her operatic Broadway power into the flawless pop sound that conquered the planet. It has become more than a concert. It's a global anthem of connection, proving that her voice truly knows no borders. But even as she conquers the world's largest arenas, a legendary Broadway stage is calling her home. What role awaits her? Find out in Part 6. Like and subscribe to witness the full 12-minute phenomenon. The rumors were true. Broadway's favorite daughter is coming home to the stage where her professional journey first began. In 2026, Ariana will star in a major revival of Stephen Sondheim's masterpiece, Sunday in the Park with George. She isn't returning alone. She'll be reunited with her Wicked co-star Jonathan Bailey, creating one of the most anticipated duos in theatrical history. Performing Sondheim requires a level of vocal precision and emotional depth that few can master, a challenge Ariana has been preparing for her entire life. This move cements her status not just as a pop star, but as a serious theatrical force dedicated to the craft of storytelling through song. From a 15-year-old cheerleader in 13 to a Broadway leading lady, her journey has come full circle in the most spectacular way. But beyond the stage, how did a simple hairstyle become a global symbol of power and identity? We unwrap the fashion legacy in Part 7. Like and subscribe to follow every step of this 12-minute biography. Beyond the music, Ariana Grande became a visual language of her own, a global fashion icon whose every look defined a generation. It started as a way to hide hair damage, but the high ponytail soon became one of the most recognizable trademarks in pop culture history. Her style evolved from Nickelodeon florals to sophisticated haute couture, working with legendary fashion houses like Givenchy to cement her legacy. She single-handedly sparked global trends, making the oversized hoodie and over-the-knee boots look a staple for millions of fans worldwide. For Ariana, fashion became armor, a way to reclaim her identity and project power even in her most vulnerable moments. Her influence transcends the red carpet, living on in the wardrobes of a generation that looks to her for both sound and style. But her greatest impact wasn't found in a closet. How did she use her voice to change lives? Her philanthropic journey begins in Part 8. Like and subscribe to follow the full story of her legacy. While she conquered the charts and the runways, Ariana's true legacy was being written in the lives she touched and the causes she championed. The Manchester tragedy could have broken her, but she turned it into a movement of love, raising $23 million for the victims. Ariana became a leading voice for mental health, partnering with platforms like BetterHelp to provide millions of dollars in free therapy to those in need. Her love for animals led her to co-found Orange Twins Rescue, a non-profit dedicated to saving and rehoming pets in Los Angeles. From LGBTQ rights to racial justice, Ariana has consistently used her massive platform to stand up for equality and human rights. She has proven that a pop star can be a humanitarian powerhouse, using her success to fuel a global engine of kindness. But what about the woman behind the humanitarian? Her personal journey of love and relationships is revealed in Part 9. Like and subscribe to follow her full 12-minute story. While the world saw a superstar, Ariana was navigating a personal journey of deep love and profound loss, often in the harshest spotlight imaginable. Her bond with Mac Miller was built on a shared love for music, but his tragic passing in 2018 left a void that changed her life and artistry forever. In just 2 weeks, she channeled her grief into Thank You, Next, an album that wasn't just a hit, it was a public process of healing and gratitude. A whirlwind engagement to Pete Davidson followed, bringing an intense level of tabloid scrutiny that tested her resilience once again. With her marriage to Dalton Gomez, she sought a new level of privacy, learning to protect her heart while continuing to share her soul with the world. Every relationship became a lesson, every heartbreak a step toward the woman she is today, someone who knows her worth with or without a partner. But how did these personal trials lead to her most record-breaking musical achievements? We break down the hits in Part 10. Like and subscribe to follow the full 12-minute journey. Behind every #1 hit is a formula of vocal mastery and emotional timing that Ariana Grande has perfected like no other artist of her generation. With Sweetener, she took a creative leap, blending experimental production with her R&B roots to earn her first Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Album. Her secret weapon, a 4-octave soprano range and the rare ability to execute whistle notes with precision, drawing comparisons to legends like Mariah Carey. In 2019, she made history as the first solo artist to hold the top 3 spots on the Billboard Hot 100 simultaneously with her hits from Thank You, Next. She redefined pop music by infusing it with trap beats and unapologetic luxury, creating anthems like 7 Rings that dominated global streaming platforms. With over 90 million records sold, her digital footprint is massive, making her one of the most streamed female artists in the history of music. But how is she evolving her sound for the next decade? We look at her future musical collaborations in Part 11. Like and subscribe to follow the final chapters of her journey.